Hey guys, so today I'm going to be telling you guys ways in which you can self-study. So one of my favorite ways to self-study is to write a schedule. This helps me so much because it keeps me from procrastinating, it keeps me productive, and it keeps me organized. And when I feel organized, I feel productive. When I feel productive, I just feel like I can do anything. So just write a schedule. But there's a trick there because when you write a schedule, you have to write a schedule that coordinates with you. Yes, it may not be perfect, but it has to coordinate with you because if it does not coordinate with you, you're not going to do that and you're not going to achieve your goal of completing your 1 day schedule. And speaking of 1 day, I prescribe you guys to write your schedules maybe after every night, every week, or every 2 weeks because it just keeps you way more organized, and recent schedules just show who you are and you're more likely to achieve it. You guys can also to-do lists, and to-do lists help me so much, especially when I make them specific, because it feels, when I make them specific, like I literally say I'm gonna clean this room, I'm gonna take out the dishes from the washer, instead of saying cleaning the whole house. It just keeps me way more organized because I motivate myself. Every time I'm done cleaning the room, I just take a block and I feel way more motivated, and I just feel like doing more work since I've already done more work, and I just feel like I can do anything in the world. So just writing a to-do list can help you so much, and it can also keep you organized instead of just having stuff around and just thinking of what you're gonna do. That can take so much time. But the next thing to do is to organize your papers. So let's be real here. Unorganized papers take up so much of my school space and so much of my time because I always have to clean up every time after studying. But one way I try to fix this problem is to put a clip on all the papers that go together, like all my English papers, and then I put some notes on top of them, just verifying that okay, there are English papers here for exams and some work here and some tests. So that just helps me, and that makes me feel a bit more full and organized, and just having this looks kind of aesthetic and kind of nice, so it just makes my room way better and way less unorganized. So this will help you in so many different ways. The next thing to do is to find some motivation online. I prefer to find motivation online because you have so many options, but I mostly go on YouTube, obviously, and if I'm doing work, then I research maybe work with me or study with me videos, and it just makes me feel full that I'm not the only one having to study this work and that someone can study with me. So that's kind of fun. And I also, if I'm maybe doing an exercise, I research exercise with me, and that's really motivational because you're also seeing someone suffer as much as you are while exercising, but just find your own motivation. The next thing to do is to try stay clean in as many ways possible. So when I say this, I don't only mean to bath in the morning. Yes, you should. To dress up in nice clothes even though no one's gonna see you, you should do that. But I also mean to clean your room and to be healthy. Yes, to be healthy. To exercise, which is something I'm trying to do, and to exercise in the morning. And yes, one more thing, I prescribe you guys to do this every morning. Yes, every morning. So try wake up early, even on the weekends, and try eat healthy, exercise, clean your room even on the weekends. Those 4 things on the weekends will help you so much. The next thing is to find the way you study. Find out how you study. You can study by reading, which means you just read everything you need to study for multiple of times and it just goes in your head. Or you are a listener, and listeners are kind of complicated because there are so many ways for you to listen to get the information in your head. Some people need teachers to read it to them, and then they record the teachers' voices, and then that's how it gets in their head. Or sometimes they have to record their own voices, or sometimes they have to sing songs, or sometimes a specific person has to read it for them. You know, it's kind of complicated. But there are also writers, and I am a total writer. But when I write, I have to highlight my work or I won't want to study it. And it just makes my work look so much better. And when my work looks better, it just makes me feel way more productive. So, you know, if you're a writer, shout out. So on this video, you can take your chance to find out who you are, what kind of studier you are, if you're a reader, or if you're like a writer like I am, or if you're a drawer, which is kind of fun. It gets in your head. And or if you are a listener, which is kind of complicated to find out, but if you are a listener, you will totally know. But that's all I have for you guys, and yeah.